Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Discover Your Dreams. I'm really glad you're here. If life feels uncertain right now, if things feel unsettled, unclear, or out of your control, I want you to know this conversation isn't about finding answers. It's about finding ground. Because when life feels uncertain, the most important thing isn't certainty, it's stability inside your own system. Uncertainty has a way of waking up everything in the nervous system. The mind starts scanning for outcomes. The body braces for what might happen next. And suddenly, even small decisions can feel overwhelming. That doesn't mean you're weak or unprepared. It means your system is responding to the unknown. Grounding is often misunderstood as calming down. But grounding doesn't mean you feel peaceful. It means you feel present. You can be grounded and still feel grief. Grounded and still feel fear. Grounded and still not know what comes next. Grounding is about staying with yourself, especially when answers aren't available yet. I want to share something personal here because this lesson didn't come to me in a calm or enlightened moment. It arrived during a stretch of life when nothing felt steady, and I was doing my best just to keep up. There was a period when plans fell apart faster than I could make new ones. Things I had counted on, things I thought were solid, suddenly weren't. The future felt foggy, like trying to look through a window that kept steaming over. And all the strategies I usually relied on to feel safe, planning, preparing, thinking 10 steps ahead, just stopped working. They didn't soothe me anymore. If anything, they made the uncertainty louder. At first, I doubled down. I tried to regain control by thinking more, researching more, doing more. I kept reaching for certainty as if it were a misplaced object I could find if I just looked hard enough. But the more I chased it, the more anxious I became. It was like trying to steady myself by grabbing onto something that kept dissolving in my hands. What finally helped wasn't an answer or a plan or a breakthrough. It was grounding. I started asking a different question. Not what's going to happen, because I genuinely didn't know. Instead, can I stay with myself right now? It was a quieter question, a kinder one, and it shifted my attention from the future, where I had no footing, to the present, where I actually did. I began orienting to what was truly solid. My breath, my body, the simple fact that I was here, in this moment. Those were the things that didn't disappear when circumstances changed. They were the parts of my life that uncertainty couldn't take from me. The future was still uncertain, but I wasn't. And that distinction changed everything. It didn't magically solve the chaos around me, but it gave me a place to stand inside it, a steadiness that didn't depend on knowing what came next. Grounding during uncertainty isn't about resolving fear. It's about creating enough safety to stay present within it. Here are a few ways grounding shows up when life feels unclear. Narrowing your focus. Instead of trying to hold the whole future, you focus on what's right in front of you. Returning to the body. Not to fix sensations, but to feel them. And slowing the pace. Urgency fuels anxiety. Slowness creates space. Let me pause here for a moment. As you listen, notice, when life feels uncertain, do you move toward doing more or toward grounding yourself? If you feel comfortable, you're welcome to share in the comments. What helps you feel even a little more grounded when things are unclear? Sometimes naming it helps others too. The nervous system doesn't need certainty to settle. It needs orientation, knowing where you are, feeling your feet, sensing your breath. From that place, your system can stay present long enough for clarity to emerge when it's ready. Instead of asking, how do I make this uncertainty go away? Try asking, what would help me feel supported inside this uncertainty? That shift alone reduces pressure. In the grounded life philosophy, we don't rush clarity. We create conditions for it. Grounding is one of those conditions. When you're grounded, uncertainty becomes something you're moving through, not something that's happening to you. Uncertainty often asks us to slow down, not because we're failing, but because something new is forming. Grounding helps you stay present during that formation. In the next phase of this series, we'll move into awareness, how noticing patterns without judgment deepens grounding and restores choice. But grounding comes first. As we close, remember this. You don't need certainty to be okay. You need enough ground to stay with yourself while life unfolds. Grounding isn't about having answers. It's about being here, present, in this moment. And when you're here, you're already supported. Until next time, thank you for watching.